Okay, let's do it again. It seems like my internet plays game with me today. Welcome to this video number, I believe, 12. And the question for today is, are you descending into hell or descending from hell? Just the word make all the difference. And what do I mean by that? It's not about anything about religion. It's not about that at all. It's more about a way of being inside, a space of being inside. How do we make the difference? Well, when we are, as you know, we are in the transition on the planet. We are really in inner transformation inside. And when we come out of this space of where we used to function from automatically, where we function from our mental, I would say, from our mind. And when I talk about the mind here, I talk really about the memories that we have, the automatic behavior, the thoughts, feeling, emotion that we function from. And it's really here about when we come out of that and we open up to more of the being that we are, we can feel like we're descending into hell because we don't feel good, whatever. And how do we know it happens? Well, if you used to function in a certain way and it doesn't work anymore, you don't have the result or you don't have any motivation at all right now, you feel lost. You want to have some result and you cannot get them by doing what you used to do. This is the sign that maybe that who you are right now is not what is required anymore for you to be. So what I'm inviting you to do is to ask questions. And one of the questions is it what I ask for? How I feel right now, the way that I am, anything seems to work in my life, and usually it was working and now it doesn't work. Am I creating a greater reality by just opening up to this? And if in the energy it creates greater, and it's not about what you think, what you don't think, what you wish, what you're afraid of, it's not about that. It's just about expand your energy and just receive what it creates energetically with that. Because every question we ask it's going to create a possibility, either an expansive possibility or a contracted possibility. It can create a possibility that is light, or it can create a possibility that is heavy. So when you ask this question, and it can be when you don't have to wait at the end of the question, because sometimes just by putting your attention on the question, you're going to receive. If it just becomes lighter, if it becomes just more expansive, it is because this is true. This is what is true for you. And if it becomes heavy or contracted, it's because it's not true. So, or you can ask the question, am I right now descending into hell? Don't be, how can I say that? Don't be surprised if it's heavy, because it doesn't mean that we feel bad, that we are in a bad situation, that we are not in something greater. Why do I say that? Because when we open up to something greater in us, it really creates discomfort. Why? Because we don't feel good, because we don't have any point of reference. And the first reflex that we have is to think that I don't feel good, there's something wrong with me, there's something wrong with my life. But when we ask these questions, it really, we can create more awareness. And I don't know for you, but for me, when I don't feel good, and I have a sense that I don't feel good, and I ask the question, and I ask, okay, is it what I asked for? And what I ask for is something greater, a greater life where there is more fun, more joy, more lightness, more fluidity, more ease. And when I ask this question, am I in the space now where I'm going to create greater? And it's like, because I felt like this last week. There was a day where I could not support myself. It was unbearable to be with myself. I was trying to breathe. It didn't work out. Since I decided, okay, let go, just let go, Edith, just let go. And I let it go. And this is where there was space for me to ask questions. Is it what I asked for? Yes. It was just opening up. Cool. Is it for a greater version of me? And again, it just opened up. And I don't know if it's the same for you, but for me, when I know that I don't feel good, well, when I say I don't feel good, it's about we don't feel the way that we used to feel. That's the thing. And because we feel from the points of view that we have. And when we are in that space where we don't feel good, it's because often we are in a space. And then when I say space, energetic space, we feel like there's no point of reference that are there. And for the mind, it can be sometimes it's dangerous. It's not good to be in that space. But it's by asking these questions that we can have the awareness of what really happens in the energy. Because transformation is always, well, most of the time, is uncomfortable. When we create something to create greater, when we create a reality or a greater version of us, it won't be comfortable. If you are always comfortable with yourself, well, maybe it's because you don't change enough. And that's okay, because if this is what you chose, that's fine too. But if you have some day where you don't feel good and you don't have any point of reference, or you don't have any reason for that, maybe it's because you are in that space where you are creating something greater. As I said last week, I felt so bad. But once I was aware that, okay, I'm opening up to something greater on me, the stress that was there just disappeared. Okay, so what would it take for me to have ease with that new space? What would it take for me to just allow this new space? And everything just shifted. And since then, my energy just shifted. There's more joy, more desire to move in my life, with my life. And who said that transition and transformation was easy? It's easy when we begin to ask questions. And the thing is, right now, we are shifting in a new reality. We are shifting in something. And to create a greater reality or different reality, we have to be different. We cannot create a different reality while being who we really are. We have to change our point of view, our beliefs, our emotion, our nervous system. Our nervous system needs to shift at the same time. So it might be required for you to relax more and more. Sorry, I have a message. To relax more and more and to allow this. Because in this transformation, what is required is for us to open up to our feminine side. And what is this feminine side? Is to take feminine action, which can be enjoy life, which can be, for me, that's what it was. Enjoy life, relax, have fun. Have fun. So that was very, for me, challenging at the beginning, because have fun is like, no, I'm not here to have fun. I'm here to work. I'm here to create life. I'm here to, but hey, I finally surrendered to that, and I am more at ease and at peace with that. Sometimes I'm still fighting and I'm still in conflict with that, but it's so much more easier for me to be in that, because if you are aware with the law of attraction, we vibrate, we are a frequency, we are vibration, and we always attract to us what we vibrate to. Yeah, I just don't want to go too deep with that, because I think I'm talking a lot right now. So yes, so for you, the thing is when we don't feel good, we have a sense that we are descending into hell. But what if you are, or we are descending from hell? And this, my friend, I can tell you that when we become aware of, wow, I don't feel good, but this is about, okay, it creates greater for me. And it's really about asking questions and receiving. And when I said, yeah, you ask question, and when it's light or expansive, or there's a fluidity in this, Oh, sorry, I have a call. I have to go. I have a coaching call right now. So yeah, and if you have a, you ask a question and it's heavy, it creates contraction. It's because it's false for it's not true for you. And when it's light and expensive, it's because it's light for you. So I hope it helps. It helps for you to create more